How's it going, everybody? Jody in here, and I am in Farming Simulator 25. Now, I'm going to start off with a little bit of caveat here. I have already tried to return this game. Unfortunately, I'm not able to. Because I've run into some bugs already that are just game-breaking, and I hope I don't run into those bugs during this series. I'm trying to avoid them by doing things a certain way. You might notice I have a different voice right now. That is because I'm using a boom mic instead of my regular headset. I found I've already tried to do a recording once, and thankfully I had, this problem happen within the first half hour of that recording, so I didn't really waste too much time. But the audio in the game just cut out. Complete audio cutout. I think it's because I was using my headphones and it was for some reason trying to use my speakers. I have multiple audio systems. I have 2 microphones. I have 3 different ways of sending out audio. Actually, I have four audio inputs. For the various things that I do with my computer. So when I went to check online for this specific issue where you lose sound, everybody who was saying, "Oh, this is how you fix it," they were going into Windows and disabling every audio device except the one that they were going to use. And I'm like, no, that's not a solution. That's a workaround for a very fucking poorly written game. So, I mean, Giants has got to do something to fix the problem. It's got nothing to do with your computer. It has to do with their software, their game. So anyway, I am using my boom mic. So I'm hoping the voice quality here is okay, and I'm hoping it doesn't pick up the speakers, because I can't use the problem is I can't actually listen to the game sound through my headset. I have to listen to it through my speakers. So hopefully the microphone doesn't pick up the speakers. I have everything set up to kind of prevent that, but you never know. Or my keyboard, presses. I hope it's not going to pick up keyboard presses and mic clicks or mouse clicks and that kind of stuff. But anyway, so I'm just going to open with that caveat. So here we are, Farming Simulator 25. From what I've played so far, which actually hasn't been much, but from what I've played, I don't really see much of a difference between 22 and 25. In fact, I've reviewed 25 already, and on Steam, and I made a point of saying, flat out, I don't really see much difference between 22 and 25. There are a few things that have been added to 25, which you had in mods in 22, and the mods were better. So, for example, courseplay for your automatic drivers, or for your hired drivers, whatever. That is in here. Giants decided to do their own kind of courseplay edition to Farming Simulator 25. The problem with that is they did a shit job of it, and their AI half the time doesn't follow it. So, oh hey, it recorded the video save. Alright, well I'm gonna delete that because as you can see, time played is an hour, but I only played for about 30 minutes before the sound cut out, and then I spent 30 minutes trying to fix it. So, bye-bye. So we'll create a new save, and I am gonna upload this video regardless of how this goes. I'm gonna upload this video because if it goes badly, I'm gonna end the video with a review, and that'll be the end of the series. But if it goes all right, I'll be able to continue the series, as is. and go from there. Now, I didn't really get into seeing too much of the maps. I did take a look at Riverbend Springs, which I do like. So we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with start from scratch. We're gonna start with $500,000. We're gonna start with no loan, and the economy is gonna be normal. No starting farm, no guided intro tour. So we're gonna have to buy our own farm, and we're gonna start with $500,000, and no tutorial, basically. Which I think is probably a good start, or a decent start. Because if you go down here to Farm Manager, this actually gives you a farm. Farm Manager, you start with a farm. You start with $1 million, no loan, on normal difficulty. This actually should have been over there, but anyway, it doesn't switch once you. Oh, it does change. Well, what the shit? Okay, anyway. So start from scratch, 500 thou, loan of 0, economic difficulty normal. These are basically the default farm sim startings, I believe. If you want to have just a normal game. I feel $1 million is a little too much. 500,000 is about right if you're going to start a farm. So we'll go from there. I do have some mods. I had, when I last tried to play this, I had over 50 mods. But I've decided to cut that back to, just some essentials. In order to try to keep it from crashing. So while I would like to have more mods, I kind of was like, you know what, maybe I should cut back and just, go with the mods that I kind of need, or, am going to 100% use, and just stick with those. So that's what I did. So we'll load here. This loading is problematic, I should say. Sometimes it'll go fast, sometimes it'll go slow, sometimes it'll just lock up and you'll get a spinny wheel of death. It's usually around this 40%. Yeah, there it goes. This is usually where it chews on it. About 40, 44, 45, something like that. It chews on it. And I really don't know what it's doing at this point, because it's like, I don't really notice too much of a difference between this game and the last game. They have ground deformation now. I should say automatic ground deformation, which I'm not too big of a fan of. The tire track deformation kind of looks a little cheesy. And I guess there's gold mining or something like that. I don't know if there's actual gold mining or if that's a mod that people add, but I saw it in videos where you can actually dig up the terrain and whatnot. I don't know who asked for that. I don't think anybody asked for that. You want a gold mine, there's dedicated games for that. I mean, tree chopping, yeah, I can see that, because tree farming is the name of it. It's right there in the name. Farming. Tree farming. Mining is not mine farming. It's just mining. So I can see why they would put trees in, because you can have a tree farm, but you can't have a gold farm. You can't have a gold mine be a farm. It doesn't work that way. It works that way in Minecraft. In Minecraft, you can have a gold farm, or an iron farm, or a cactus farm, or whatever you want, whatever farm you want. A tree farm, you can have a tree farm in there too. But when you're talking about actual, like, real world farming, a gold mine is not considered a farm. In any way, shape, or form. So yeah. Anyway. So the ground deformations, I say they're new, but they're not new, because we had ground deformations in 22. The buildings would deform the ground, or you could go into the terrain editor and you could deform the ground. There were many ways in Farming Simulator 22 to deform the ground. It just didn't happen under your tire tracks. Which I kind of think is kind of stupid anyways. I mean, leave that to games like Mud Runner, where the whole point is, bogging through mud and shit. And tearing up the ground. Yeah. So hopefully we'll be in here soon. It's done the spinny wheel of death several times now. You guys don't get to see it because on your on the video everything looks stable, but on my screen it's like changing resolutions and spinny wheel of death, and I'm just sitting here going, please don't crash. Because of course that is another of this game's problems, is it has a tendency to crash while loading. I have yet to experience that, but the internet is ripe with claims. Just like it is ripe with the claims of, the sound failing. Well, that's weird. It had my old save game, but it did not save my old character. We have the default character, so I'm gonna have to find my dude. I'm gonna have to make my dude. So I was able to actually get pretty close to real life. Not really real life, but I was able to get close to it. It was kind of neat. It looked kind of neat. So let's see if I can repeat that. See if I can repeat that appearance. And I don't know why it just decides it's going to auto spin when I go from like down here to up here or whatever. It just like it auto rotates when you move. After you've clicked something down here, like if I click select color and move up, it acts like I'm still clicking. If I click that, if I click select and move up, it like acts like I'm still holding the button and I'm not. Really kind of screwy. Outfits, I would like the... That's alright. The boots, I had just regular work boots. I think I chose a darker... Oh no, that's not the boots. That's not the boots I had. Can you stop doing the rotate thing? That's just annoying as fuck. Maybe I did have these, but a darker color? Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay. Alright. And gloves, I did have no hat. I did have gloves, though. Because you don't want to be handling bales and shit without gloves on. I mean, you can. But how the hell would you want to? What's that color? Yeah, I could go darker. That's awesome. Perfect. So we got pretty snazzy, and then of course I need my specs. I do wear glasses in real life, so I'm gonna wear glasses in the game. I wear these kind of glasses. I wear like round glasses like these, but with the thin. I guess I'm stuck with that. Whatever. Okay. Close enough. Alright, so we are here on... This is where you spawn in. Now, if I was playing the story mode or playing the new player mode with the tutorial, it would ask me to go over here and talk to that dude over there, who I believe his name was Walter? If I remember correctly from the videos I've seen. I've seen a few videos of this game because I wanted to check it out before I checked it out. It was on the Steam sale and it was only $10 off of like a $70 game. But I said fuck it anyway, so... In retrospect, I probably should have bought 22 instead, because I would have saved 30 bucks and had a game that was, actually going to work right. Oh, wait, I gotta go back into here, because there's more settings in here now. Ah, crap, I didn't get I'm missing a mod. I should have a nighttime mod here that speeds up night. I don't have that. Oh, well. Alright, let's call this my... Really? I did not click off of you. My video save. What the f... My video save. Really? Video save. So it'll do video save, but it won't do my video save. It garbles it up. That's just screwed. Okay, whatever. Let's go 10 times economic traffic on. Seasonal growth. 3 days. On seasonal growth. No, I want to be able to grow whenever I want. Crop destruction. Fuck you. And weeds. Fuck you. Disasters. Visuals only. Dirt normal. Automatic engines start off. Because there might be some machines we have to hop in and turn on, and if we hop out of them, they'll shut off. We don't want that. Stop and go braking. We want that. Trailer fill limit. No, we don't want a trailer fill limit. Fuel usage normal. And AI's good. Okay. So we will save those. Lock in those settings. And back to our map. Okay, so I had... Oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard. Okay, so apparently it randomly rolls. Apparently it randomly rolls the crops that are initially placed. Damn. Because field 6 is the field I chose last time, and I actually really like the look of it. The only problem is, last time it was wheat. Last time the field was wheat. This time the field is... What the hell is that? Red beets? I'm going to need totally different gear to harvest that. And that is custom gear. That's like... I'm going to need whatever harvests beets. So... Damn. I think the price is the same. I don't think the price changed. Craptastic. Okay, well. I'm still going to buy it. But I ain't too thrilled about having to get rid of beets now instead of wheat. Dang. Okay. So that land is like over there? Yeah, it's like right over there. Oh, it's where that barn is. Which that barn needs to go. But anyways, let's take it to the store. We need to get a tractor. And we're gonna go with a small tractor to start. What do we got here? Voltra. Oh, this is the... Okay, I got... Oh, nice. Double wheel. I did put a mod in for the... Because there's no Voltra in the... In the smalls. And I was like, screw off. There's... You go into medium, and it's right there. But there's nothing in the smalls. I'm like... That's like one of my favorite companies. Well, I shouldn't say it's one of my favorite companies. It's one of my favorite companies in this game, because this tractor or this company, the Vulture company, is or was the first, I believe, customizable color tractor that was actually in Farming Simulator. It was the first tractor where you could actually customize the color. And I was like, ooh, I like it. Oh, I can put a 3-point on the front. Nice. We'll do that. Engine setup. Okay, we can 15 grand. So we're at 67 for... What did we get? What did we get for 67? We got 145. So we went from 114 to 145. That almost makes it a medium tractor. Wheel brand. There's no wheel brands. There's no wheel brands. It's just tread type. You can have a nice Kind of soft track, or you can have a very deep, very grabby. Nice. Wheel setup standard. Design 1. Ooh, okay. Design 2 is a wider rear tire. Double wide tire. Skinny tire. Why do they just call it narrow wheels with crop destruction? Narrow tires 2. Narrow wheels with crop destruction. Standard. Okay, I do like the double wide on the rear. But I don't think so. I like it, but I don't think so. What the hell's insole film? Oh, you can tint it. Nice. I don't want it tinted, but you can tint it. Okay, design 1. Exhaust designs. Oh, delete. Exhaust delete. Front fender. I like fenders. $800 for a fenders? Ah, seriously? Rear fender. Oh, we can go wide on the rear. Nice. I like that. Rear weights. Where's it adding that? Oh, wheels. Okay, it's adding it to the wheels. Okay. C. Reverse alert. I don't see why we would need a reverse alert, but it doesn't change anything. Front loader attacher. Ooh. Oh, we can put a loader attacher on this guy. Nice. Let's go with a hauler. And in that case, we're going to go with 320 on the back. We're at 69, which is still pretty good. Design color. I like my lemon blue. Nice. Wait. Uh, why didn't the hood change? The hood's still orange. Uh, yeah, the hood. Why is the hood still orange? Dang it. That's annoying. Yet the hood did not change colors. Oh, well, that sucks. I don't have the front end of my tractor orange and the back blue. That doesn't work. I'll just have to leave it orange. Whatever. I guess it is what it is. License plate. Um. Oh. J O D I A N. One. Or maybe D J O D I A N. There, that's fine. I don't like the background color. What the fucking American flag bullshit. Yeah, whatever. Not everybody who plays this game is American. I would like a blank license plate. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care if Riverbend is Midtown, USA. Don't give a shit. Alright. So we're going to buy this sucker. You may not have heard, Giants, but America is not really the. How should I put this? Not really up on anybody's friends list right now. All right, trailers. Let me put all the mod trailers up down at the end. Let's see. I need trailer that I can all kind of haul stuff with. 36. That one's only 6. What is it? It's 4 to 8. This one's 12. So this guy max is 8. That's the 4. That's the 8. I'm gonna need more than that. This guy looks freaking heavy duty. This guy's a 30. What's this guy? 14 to 28, 18. This guy's 12. So this guy's actually cheaper. This is a 36 and it only does 12. This is a 32 and it does 18. This is 14 to 28. I don't like these front frickin' dollies though. So hard to back up. But it can carry everything. I wish, can I? No, that's just standard 2 cover. Don't need no cover. Oh, whatever. Put a cover on it. Ugh, meh. I guess. Wheel brand. Doesn't really change much for wheel brand. Wait, why am I on white? Oh. Oh, seriously? Continental's the only one that's not wide. Alright. Standard shit tires. No grip, nothing, just the line down the middle. And a cover costs money too. Fuck that. We'll go no cover. No cover charge. Alright. Sure, we're gonna go with this one. Okay, so we got a little trailer. Oh, and I need, okay, might as well get it while I'm here. My mower trailer. I found a trailer on the workshop. This guy's actually got. This is the way that they're coming now. You can get these mower trailers. This is a forage harvester, specifically made for grass. It's got the mowers right on the front. So it's designed to direct mow and pick up. And like I said, these things do exist. Look at that. In order to you drop your capacity. Why would you drop your capacity? Why would you pay more to drop your capacity? What? I don't understand that. Capacity 3,400, 3,550. Why would you pay to drop your capacity? I don't understand that. Unless this is some kind of, I don't know, spreader or something? It just says capacity. It doesn't tell you what this on the back is. I'm assuming it's some kind of, oh, it's I see. It's a side offloader. It has a conveyor belt that'll put it all off to the side. So you lower your capacity a little bit for a more direct offloading option. And I think it does some mulching or something too while it's at it. 12 grand? I don't think so. Okay. Okay, so we have all of our vehicles. that I want to purchase off the bat. Now, we have red beets to get rid of. So, this is the beet harvesters, and they have heads, of course. We also have beet loading. What the hell's beet loading? This shit is this about? Collect sugar beets from the ground. Oh, no. That's not... Sugar beets. Sugar beets. There. Okay, this one's the one that we... Dear God, look at the price on these fuckers. That means they're going to be stupid expensive to rent. They are going to be so stupid expensive to rent. Yeah. 20 grand fucking rent. Oh my God. Is there any other way to get those beets out of the ground? Those aren't sugar beets, they're red beets. Planters. Harvester heads. Jesus. Oh. Wait, what? Column topping is needed? What? Oh, this is a column topper. This is... You still got to do these two together. You have to top them, and then you have to... And then you harvest them. So you still need two machines to get it done. Oy. And then, I don't know, does this have a trailer attachment to the back of it? No? How does this work? It just fills this tiny... It's just got a tiny hopper, and it fills that up, and then you offload that? That's... Oh, they... Okay. I guess we're going with this guy. Jesus. Alright. Crazy. Crazy. Okay. Whoops. Enter key. Alright, let's grab our trailer and get the hell. Okay, that's kind of actually fun. Alright, so we're going to need this guy to load our beets into. And I don't want to screw around with the lease on this friggin' this beet picker, because that can friggin' bankrupt us. Okay, so, I know from my last video that I go this way. I basically did the same thing, except I came back with a combine last time. not a beet picker. And trust me, the combine was a hell of a lot cheaper to rent. Okay, so I think I'm pretty sure I turn here to get to my farm, and then. Okay, I bought 6, so there's 9, 8, 7. I think 6 is besides... Yeah, 6 is... Okay, so there's 6. I'm looking at the little mini-map in the corner. You might not be able to see that, but I can. So 6 is over there, which means I gotta turn at this corner. Okay, this way. Sliver here. Here. Okay, so go down here. And where is our field? Okay, so I'm going to park this guy right here. So now I explained something in the previous video I'm gonna have to explain it again, obviously, because that video did not get online. So this is the the farmland I picked, and the reason I picked it was because it's got a nice big field down here, but it also has, if you look up here, it's got this nice, right now there's a barn on it, but that barn's going to go bye-bye. But it's got a nice flat pad up here with 2 roads down. There's this road here as well. Both of these roads go down the same. It's basically a loop. But this road goes down to the field, down here. And then the other road that I just walked up on the other side. So I only really need 1 road to go down, and I can keep this road here, and I can get rid of the other road on the other side. By the way, this also connects to the main road right here. So I have a main road connection right here, and I can do away with this road because this other road comes in here. It just goes around the corner there and up. So I can actually do away with this road here, which means I can expand this flat section here out that way, so I can put more buildings down and whatnot. So that was my goal, or that's what I had said in the last video that I was thinking of doing. Let's get rid of this. I think Shift P, click that, and then we will sell that because that's $2 grand in our pocket, and get rid of that building. Okay. So we got a nice little setup here, I think. Let's go get this guy. And I don't think I can bring back my grass trailer with this. This does not have any kind of... Look at those big monster freaking tires on the back. Jesus Christ. I do not think this has any kind of trailer hookup or anything on the back. I think it's basically a machine that has one use. Oh! Get here, I thought it had one use. Okay. I'm good with this. It had a little trailer hitch. I did not see that. I am good with this. I was about to say it should have a trailer hitch for the price you pay. And lo and behold, it does. So we're gonna just bring this out, bring this back home, and I'm kind of interested to see if these back wheels expand or anything. I don't think they do when we unfold this, because your harvester folds up for transportation, right? So I'm kind of wondering if it unfolds. And gets wider, although I doubt it because it looks like that back axle is a single axle. That has got to be tippy. That has got to be really tippy. Maybe that's why it's so wide. The dual wheel back there. Because you would think a tricycle type design that would tip really easy, especially something that tall. I think it's tall. You just took the corner sharp and I thought it would fall over. Okay, so I'm going to go past this, which is the way that we went down with our trailer. And our road connection should be right over here. It'd be nice to get these fields too. These 3. Come in here. So park our grass trailer. It's kind of... It's like, you won't come over here now. Oh my god. Come on, trees, get out of my view. This is annoying. Okay, so we'll park this here. Okay. And then we'll bring this down. So it's unfold. It's gonna open up and shit's gonna happen. She's turning into a transformer here. this from inside, because that is a hell of a lot of... Man. Okay. Oh, I don't think it's going to like to drive from inside. So this is a problem I have with this game. When you're inside, the game has a really hard time just figuring out what the hell it's doing. Why is my steering so fucked up? Hold on. I think I missed a setting. No. General? Input controls. Easy arm, camera sensitivity. Where is it? Direction change automatic. Gear shift mode automatic. Switch. Oh, steer back speed. Oh, there's the fucking problem. It should turn back as fast as it turns. There we go. Now she's... Yeah, that's better. Okay. Now, I'll show you the... Okay, so you see the... Up at the top there, it says hold H to get to the AI worker mode. So if I hold H, you see we get into this. This is basically Giant's version of horseplay. And I'm going to show you exactly how bad it is. So I'm gonna set AI worker, working with the 3 meters because it does it auto. Number of headlands, 5 is the lowest you can go. At least on this field, 5 is the lowest you can go. That's what it's detected. Work direction, we'll say automatic. So it's going to go this way. Work the headlands, yes. Start with the headlands. Okay, start with the headlands. Do not skip any lines. Start with the headlands. Okay. Now, if I push H, the AI worker should kick in. Oh, look. Field's not ready. Field's not ready. Why is the field not ready? Because it hasn't been topped? Is that really the reason? Is that what it's giving me? Field's not ready because it hasn't been topped? Are you seriously telling me I still have to top this damn field? This machine does not do that? Wow. You're telling me this thing up front here is not a topper. This thing here isn't a topper. It's not a mower to get rid of the tops. What a piece of junk. That means now I have to go here and rent. I have to rent I gotta rent this now. I could have just rented both of these, but now I gotta rent. Frackety frack. Alright, let's rent this bullshit. Let's get this done. Yeah, whatever. I'm not making any money here on this. Definitely not. Just attach that. Get our ass back to the store. Pick up that topper. I cannot believe that machine doesn't top before it picks up. I know what I'm not buying. A freaking machine. Ever. I'll buy the little one. If I buy anything. If I even get into the beats. I don't even know if I'll get into the beats. They've added a few new crops to this game. And they're not really anything to write home about. I think one of them is beans. One of them is like lettuce or something. The rice is, as far as I'm concerned, not as advertised. They made a big deal out of rice. Rice was going to be in this game. They made a huge deal out of it. if you actually go into the store and you look for rice, you have rice planters, one, rice harvesters, one, two sugarcane planters, one sugarcane harvester. Like, and even in cotton, we still only have two harvesters. Like, come on. Oh yeah, and you have spinach, green beans, and peas. Each have one machine. One machine each. And then you have vegetables. Like you have two planters. I don't even. And you have four harvesters for just quote unquote vegetables. And then of course it doesn't get any better when we go into the olives. You got the two olives, three grapes. You have two grape trailers. And I think you have like, yeah, you have a few grape tools. So I mean, as far as improvements to the game and adding things, I would say their additions are a little lackluster for a game that's toting $70 price tag. Yeah. I mean, they're basically they're charging $70 for what should have been DLC, as far as I'm concerned. There's not really, I mean, you look at the game graphically, you look at the game, you can look at the game any way you want to look at the game. It's, holy fuck. It's not really that big of an improvement over Farming Simulator 22. It's really not. I don't see the major advancements that you would expect in an entirely new game. It's missing so much that could have been. You still can't make rivers. Hey, believe it or not, when it rains, you still don't have rain on your windshield. You don't have a functioning windshield wiper, which has been in. I mean, shit. I can go back to Trucking Simulator, the American Truck Simulator, whatever. I can go back, to 2015. I believe they had rain on windshields. You telling me Giants can't put rain on windshields? Yeah. Even sound effects. Even sound effects are lackluster. Watch this. Listen to this. Listen. No crash sound. There's no sound to indicate that I've run into something. Absolutely no sound to indicate that I've hit anything. No sound there. Took out the stop sign. No sound there when I hit the fence. Like there's no clang. There's no ting. There's no thud. There's nothing. There's nothing to indicate that I have even run into something, other than my tractor stops. Are you telling me you can't just put a simple ting in there? Oh, it's metal to metal contact. Put a ting. It's metal to wood contact. Put a thud. Like, this is not difficult. This is bare bones basic game development that people have done for, I can't even tell you how many years. I remember playing NASCAR on a 486, and it had crash noises. Like, come on. So if you haven't figured it out, I'm not too impressed with Farming Simulator 25. In fact, I did try to return it. If we want to be completely honest. Why is this not... What's going on here? I can't even drive with this. What's going on? Oh. G. That's open cover. Turn on topper. Okay. Lower topper. Okay. There's enable animations. I have no idea. Can't move. I don't know why I can't move. Is this thing not strong enough to pull it? Build not ready for this work or already worked. What? Field's not ready to be topped? Is it not grown? I didn't even check to see if that was grown. Oh my god. Is that not grown yet? It's not grown yet. Crap. And did you notice that I had to actually turn that off for it to actually update? Oh, it's still growing. Shit. And I got these vehicles rented. Well. Well, sir. Looks like we're gonna be tossing away some coin. Oh, this is gonna go fast. Alright. Let's put this in the right there. Oh, quick drop. Okay. Oh boy. Well, I can mow a little bit for some money. This guy is... Oops. Oh, why you're in forward. Not tell you what unfolds. Some money, so we're gonna grab our mower. We're gonna mow our own lawn. Huzzah! That sucker jumped up in the air. Did you see that? The lower pickup just raise us off the ground. Shit. Alright, let's get this mower running. Fun. Alright, well this works. This is working. I didn't know if this mod would work or not. Well, I shouldn't say I didn't know if the mod would work. I didn't know if the grass collecting and all that would work, or if it would, you know, not mow properly or leave behind shit. It's not leave behind. That's for sure. This is working good. Okay, so I have the ability to mow, which is important. I have a feeling grass is going to be our go-to for heat. gonna start here anyway. It's gonna be how we make our first little bit of coin. It's gonna be mowing shit. Oh, apparently I don't own this road. Okay. Don't own the road because you can't mow the road. But I can mow the edge of this field. So if I want the road, I probably have to go by that field. Because I'm pretty sure, I think the whole map can be purchased except for maybe municipal roads, like the paved ones. I don't think you can own the paved roads. But I think roads between fields, I think the fields will bump together, so you can actually purchase the roads between the fields. I think. I will actually check at home to see if that is true. So I did not get the road with my current field. Will I get the road if I bought the other field? If I bought field 7, would I get the road if I bought that? Let's see here. Crop types. No. Growth, soil, hotspots, farmland. Here we go. So 6 gives me, well, 6 gives me a piece of the road. Does 7 give me the rest of the road? Yes, it would. You can see they're bumped together. So 7 would give me the rest of the road. And then 9 would give me the edge up here. I don't ever get the shoreline though. You notice that area is off limits. The very, very shoreline. And also the roads are off limits. Like I said, the municipal roads are off limits. You will not get the municipal roads. Oh, maybe you will. Wait a minute. That looks like it touches that. Maybe you do. Maybe you can get the roads. Buy the right land, maybe you can get the roads. I do not think the municipal roads can be modified. Because the AI vehicles drive on them. Although, you know, a full trailer is probably only it might be $1 grand, maybe, I'm guessing. Might get $1 grand for a full trailer. Well, I'm still in euros. Why am I in euros? I thought this was an American friggin' map. We're still in euros. It's got a friggin' eagle on the damn license plate. Or wait, is that a game setting? That could be a game setting. General settings. Money unit. $. There we go. Kilometers, Celsius, hectares. Yeah, that's fine. But now we are running in dollars. Alright. Oh, what the? The game kept going. I went into the menu and the game kept going. What the shit was that? It doesn't know enough to pause when you go into the menu? Look at how far I drove in the menu. That's ridiculous.
pause while you're in the menu. I think I pushed that trailer. I think the trailer was way down there. I must have pushed it all the way up there. And again, no sound effect to signify that I crashed into anything. Just coming out of the game menu going, what the fuck? So like I said, I did try to refund this. I was going to refund it and get 22. Because like I said, there's not really a hell of a lot of difference except the friggin' price tag. Price tag at 22, I think, is down around $40, I think. So I mean, it's $30 cheaper. It's basically the same damn game once you factor in mods. So. But my bug fixing playtime plus the one attempt I did to actually record a video of playing the game put me over. So I'm stuck with it. But, I mean, if you want to know more about Giant Software and their practices, all I really got to say is I host a lot of servers. I have hosted servers for everything from Minecraft to 7 Days to Die to, you know, tons of servers. I have probably over 70 servers that I've hosted. In my history of hosting servers, dedicated servers now, mind you, not you know, open up a multiplayer game and play that way. In my history of hosting dedicated servers, I am pretty darn sure, in fact I'm almost positive, that Giants, which is the company that makes Farming Simulator, they are the only company that I have run into where you have to buy a second copy of the game in order to run a dedicated server for it. There is the dedicated server software is built into the game that you purchase. However, you cannot run the dedicated server and play on it at the same time. Figure that out. I mean, honestly, how much bullshit is that? That is an exorbitant amount of bullshit. Because are you actually... Here's my thought on this. If you host a dedicated server, okay, are you playing the game? You could make the argument that you are playing the game. Okay, now, if you play on that dedicated server, Are you still playing one game, or are you now playing two? In my mind, you're playing one game. Because you are playing on the game that you purchased. So you can run a dedicated server, and you can play on that dedicated server, and you are still playing the game that you purchased. You're not playing, it's not two people playing two different games. You are playing the game that you purchased. Now, if you host a dedicated server and somebody else plays on it, then that's fine. That's two copies. That's two people playing. That you hosting the server and somebody else playing on it. But they're not playing using the copy you purchased. They're playing using a copy they purchased. Right? So if somebody joins your dedicated server, again, you are only playing one copy. If you're not on it. If you are on it, you're still only playing one copy. Because you are playing on the server that you own. If somebody else joins you, you're still playing on the server that you own, that you've already purchased. See, there's no logic that says you are playing two copies of the same game. There's no logic in that. So, why Giants has this weird system, and I know why. I do actually know why. It's because they're too dumb to detect piracy properly. That's why. That's the reason they have that. They're too dumb to detect whether it's a dedicated server or whether it's a player playing on a dedicated server. So they see two CD keys that are identical playing at the same time. Automatically, somebody's pirating the game. That's their logic. Instead of saying, oh, this CD key is a dedicated server, this CD key is a player, we're going to allow that. You know? So, I get why they do it. There's actually two reasons. One, they're too lazy to program that into their server software, or I should say their lobby software. And two, they're just money-hungry bastards. That's number two. They're just money-hungry bastards. And that can very easily be proven, especially with Farming Simulator 25, where day one, they launched DLC and did not give access to that DLC to the people who bought the 1-year pass. So you buy a 1-year pass, a 1-year game pass, and on day one, DLC comes out, and they say, well, that's not included in your 1-year pass. Are you fucking kidding me? They got so much backlash from that they actually turned around and said, oh, okay, we're going to allow this. There was so much backlash. Basically, every single person that bought the 1-year Game Pass came back and went after them for it. And I don't know if there were some lawyers involved that said, hey, you better do this or they're going to sue us. I don't know if there was lawyers involved or anything like that. But Giants made a huge turnaround and said, okay, we're going to give you this. But no more. So I'm guessing they gave that. There's still a lot of DLC in this first year that they have not included in the 1-year Game Pass. You actually saw some of it on the front page when I went to start the game, or when I was on the main menu. And any game company that broadcasts their DLC on the main menu is just money grubbers. That's all they care about. All they care about is money.
Anyway, everybody knows that about Giants anyway. Everybody knows Giants is a huge, really big company. All of their versions, shall we say, of the games that they come out with, every single time they come out with a new one, very lackluster. They make a big deal out of it. They make a huge deal out of it. Kind of like, they made a big deal out of volumetric fog for this game. It is nothing special. The volumetric fog is nothing special. And in addition, it comes at the most inappropriate times. Yeah, it's almost random. Like, it'll just all of a sudden get foggy, and you're like, this is not the weather that you would normally get fog. That's the first thing that pretty much goes through your mind. It's like, why is there fog? This is not fog weather. So, yeah. I almost think they have it on a random generator or some shit. Just randomly goes foggy. Kind of like how tornadoes just randomly pop up. It's like, is it really a tornado day? There's no wind. There's no storms in the sky. There's no bad weather going on. Is this really the day that the tornado's going to come through? I mean, not that tornadoes are easy to predict. They're not easy to predict. All I'm saying is, you look at the weather, it doesn't make any sense for this to be happening right now. And we very often get things like tornado watches. But there's always a pattern to it. It'll be bad weather, it'll be a miserable day. Usually you can feel it in the air. You can feel it in the air that there's something off with the atmosphere. And I guess there's people who can't feel that or don't feel that, but I definitely feel it. Every time there's been a tornado nearby where I live, I've been able to feel it. You get a sense of it, kind of like in Twister, how they were showing the guy that was looking up at the sky and he was going, something's off. You just get that feeling that there's something off. There's something not right with the atmosphere, and I don't know, call it like an intuition, or maybe it's something left over from caveman days, or something genetic that's built into our species. Like, how cows will lay down before a rainstorm. Or at least they say they do. I don't know that for sure. But they say they do. I've heard that rumor. Cows will lay down before a rainstorm. Kind of similar to something like that, I guess. You kind of feel that the weather's off. Or like if it's a really hot day and it's about to rain, you can feel that humidity in the air change. It's like the air gets thick, and then all of a sudden it'll rain, and the air thins out again. But you could tell it was going to rain because the air just felt so thick. So, I mean, there are feelings that you get before certain weather events happen, and fog is one of them. You can tell because there'll be a change in temperature. You'll feel the change in temperature. And the reason you get fog is because the ground temperature doesn't change that fast. So you get a difference between the air and the ground temperature, and that causes the I don't want to say the M word. It causes the water in the air to come out of the air. And that's how you get fog. I mean, to put it in simple terms, it's definitely more complicated ways you could say it.
definitely not the scientific way of explaining it, but I mean, you get the drift. There is a definite change in weather prior to something like fog happening. And being a human being with senses that can easily detect things like temperature changes, humidity changes, that kind of stuff, you can feel when it's going to happen. You become accustomed to it. So even in a game where you can't necessarily feel the humidity, you can't feel the temperature, anything like that, but you still get a sense when you see fog or when you see a tornado or whatever. You look up at the sky and you go, this isn't the weather for that. This isn't the time of day it should be happening. This isn't the season it should be happening. The sky isn't right. There's not enough clouds, or there's too many clouds, or you have that feeling where it's off. And I've gotten that with this game several times. Once when I was testing, or not testing, but when I was doing the first video, I got that feeling because I actually did have a fog event, and I was looking around and I was like, it's not fog weather. It's not foggy weather. There's no way there should be fog right now. It doesn't make any sense. It was like a crystal clear day. It wasn't. The temperature was, normal, whatever. That's another thing I'm missing. I'm missing my temperature mod. There was a mod that would actually show more weather, or more detailed weather information, like the temperature and all that kind of stuff. I don't know that. Oh wait, did I have that on this one, or was it on the other one? I think I had that on this one. Anyway, so yeah, it's just it's pretty. Like the fog was pretty. I'll give them that. The fog was pretty. It's nothing really to write home about. It's fog. It's just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just kind of like driving into a pea soup. You could definitely tell it was fog, but did it look like realistic fog? Nah, I don't know. Is it something that added to my game experience? No. Is it something that, I was looking for or requesting to be added? No. Is it something I've been excited about? No. Do I really care about it? No. Volumetric fog is basically in my list of things like light shafts. Do you need light shafts? No. Does it improve the game at all? No. There are much more things I would rather have added to the game than light shafts. Like, how about, for a game all about farming, how about animal husbandry? Like, actual animal husbandry. Did you just see the light change? This is what I'm talking about. The sun doesn't even go down normally. It's just like light switch. That was legit a light switch. The sky just turned off. Or the sun, I should say the sun just turned off. And we ended up with nighttime. Like, how? It wasn't that... Like, 22... Farming Simulator 22 had really nice sun. And the sun set and the sun rose, and it was definitely not that freaking abrupt. That was ridiculous. That was like somebody hit a light switch. the sun doesn't work that way. The sun doesn't work that way. Even if the sun goes behind a tree, it does not just flip and it's off. It dims. And they had that working in Farming Simulator 22. The sun would go behind a mountain, you would see it starting to fade out. And then it would be gone. It would slowly fade out, and then the sun would behind the mountain. So I mean, they couldn't even transfer that over properly. So yeah, if somebody was looking for my advice, if somebody wanted to get into Farming Simulator, I would honestly say go buy 22. If somebody came to me saying, you know what, I've never played Farming Simulator, I want to get into it, what do you recommend? I would say 22. Go buy 22. Do not buy 25. And if you own 22, don't buy 25. Because you're going to be sorely disappointed with the lack of updating, or with the lack of changes. Not only that, not only are you going to be upset with the lack of changes, but you will be upset with the stuff that they got wrong. That was right in 22. In some regards, like you just saw with the sun, they have gone backwards. They have actually made things worse. Stuff that worked good, stuff that worked flawlessly, stuff that they had nailed down was broken. they broke it. So yeah, unfortunately, I am, well, I guess fortunately for you, I am stuck with Farming Simulator 25. So we're going to get a video series on Farming Simulator 25. Now that I'm stuck with it, I might as well use it. I hope we don't have any issues with this video series. I'm not going to hold my breath though. I will do my best to try to put out videos that don't have any issues. However, I cannot make that promise. I cannot make the promise that none of these videos will have issues. You know, I might have rollbacks here and there due to crashes. I might end up with some rollbacks. I don't really know if I will, but I'm just setting you guys up ahead of time in case it does happen. I will always let you know if it does happen. Say a crash happens and, you know, it rolls me back to the last save, which could have been, you know, 15 minutes ago or whatever. I will do my best to let you guys know that going into the next video. Of course, if a crash does happen, I will probably end the video there. So hopefully that doesn't, you know, start occurring. And if it does, hopefully it's not a regular occurrence. But I will do my best. I will do my best to try to keep, you know, try to keep everything going. The only crash I have experienced so far is while I've been playing. Once you're in the game, or once you're past, you know, the loading screen, it's a little better. But the only major glitch that I've experienced while playing has been the sound glitch where the sound is, you know, it just fades out and it's gone. And there's no way to get it back except restarting the game. But in the event that does happen, you don't lose anything. You can still, you know, save your game, exit properly, and all that that stuff. You just don't have sound. So in the event that happens, I'll be able to tell you that hey, I've lost sound. Then I'll be able to then tell you that I'm going to stop the video or I'm going to pause the video and then come back. After I load back in or however I decide to handle it at that point in time. I should be able to tell you, relay that information to you. But, I like to keep you guys informed as to all the possibilities, so that's kind of what I'm doing. We always got a full load here. A couple swipes right here, and we'll top off. 95%. Night? What is this? I don't know what time we're in right now. We're at 2010, which I figure should be twilight or nighttime. I guess it's not quite nighttime. We're in August. I don't know where we are as far as geography or geographic region. I know we're in America, I just don't know where. So in August, you're going to start to have the sun go down a little. This is where I'm from. The sun starts going down a little earlier. So I guess 20, I guess you would have kind of sunset. 20-ish. Hopefully it gets darker than this. This is not nighttime brightness. Unless you got one hell of a full moon. Yeah, one hell of we're talking like movie quality full moon here. Bruce Almighty style full moon. Pull that sucker down. Pull that sucker down, Tyler's. Light it. A lot of people don't realize that there's actually a big error in that movie when they did that. That was actually a big problem with that. Oh, there's a deer. That's realistic. Even time you walk to find deer on the roads. Okay, so we got a full grass trailer. Let's look at where to sell it. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do either. Wait. Oh! I can swivel that off to the side. That is cool. Okay. I was actually looking to get to the map and I pressed M. Here we are. Okay. Let's look at market, which I'm guessing is this one, and we're looking for grass. Vehicles. Oh. Hand tools, finances, statistics. Oh, everything's okay. So everything's right here. Okay, grass. Where's grass? Grass. Hay. I don't see grass under G. They call it something else. Wood. Rice, potatoes, olives. hay. It's not hay. Hay would be flipped over and dried. Definitely gonna be grass. Oh, there it is, grass. Okay. So it looks like we have currently right now at the farmer's market is the best place to sell grass. It is also farthest. Okay. Let's tag that place and we'll go sell there. It's going to oof. Okay. I mean, really, what do we got to lose though? You know, it's a long drive, but can't really do anything else yet because our field's not ready to harvest. So might as well drive this puppy over. Maybe we'll make back some money for our leased vehicle. Leased vehicles. Which aren't yet ready to harvest the field. Got some weight on. See if we can make some money for our leased vehicles. It said $77, but I don't know how much that's for. Is that for 100? Or is that for like 1,000? I don't think it tells you. Does it tell you? It doesn't. It doesn't tell you like per what. It just says $77. But like per kilo, per, I don't know. The map right now I'm kind of on, I'm not really on an island, I'm on a peninsula, so I need to get off of this before I can start heading towards that way. I need to cross a river, which looks like it's right ahead. Oh, there's two rivers right ahead. What? River? Okay, so I have to cross both rivers, and then I can go that way. Yeah, because this is like a peninsula kind of thing. So in order to get here, I have to cross this river and that river. Go that. Well, I could have went this way, but that would have been, I think that would have been longer. Nice if I had like GPS on the road, I could see where I should drive. These are some nice fields. Hey, did you just pass me, you fucker? Even UPS drivers don't give a fuck around here. I don't actually know if that was a UPS truck. It just reminded me of one. That was a weird bump in the road. think I'm going to stay on this road. It looks like it curves back around, possibly towards where we are going. That place right beside 42? We are. Okay. So it looks like if we cut up the side here of 42, we can get over there. What is this? Sunset Farm. Look at this. Oh my gosh! Wait, is that a... What the heck kind of awesome is this? They got like kids' playgrounds and shit, and sunflower standees, and making memories. Oh, it's a picture frame. You stand behind it and you get your picture taken. That's cool. What is it? Is this a sunflower maze? Oh my god, it is. It's a sunflower maze. This is cool. What? This is cool. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going through the sunflowers. What? It's a boat. It's a pirate ship. Okay, that's neat. What else is here? Oh, here's another standee. What's this one? Making memory. Oh, look at that. Oh, that one's got the pirate ship in the back. And the tower. That's cool. What is that? What's a stagecoach? Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Oh, and another frame. Making memories. Oh, that's neat. So you get somebody to stand behind there, and then you go like you snap a photo. That's cool. What else is here? Anything? Oh, what's that? What is this thing? That's a flower stand. Cute. And that's a scarecrow, and it's a tractor. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a face thing. Anyway, stand behind it and you put your face through. And here's a tractor. Oh, it's made out of wood. Oh, that's cute. That's actually adorable. The kiddos can get on the back. Rum rum, let's go. This is neat. We got a really cute yard. Can you actually go in their house? Doesn't look like it. Oh, well, that's what you call cheapening out right there. They have a wall on the inside that has friggin' graphics. That's cheap. They just have a wall inside with a graphic on it. Make it look like a house. Ah, it's so cheesy. That is super cheesy. What is this? Oh my gosh, really? Pick up object. Throw object. That was the most pathetic throw I've ever seen. Do you have to hold it? Oh, you do. Where'd it go? It vanished. What the hell kind of shit? Pile of nonsense crap is that? Oh, it didn't vanish. It's over here. Okay. So the goal is to get it on the head. Can you actually get it on the head? No. The goal is to get it on the head, and you can't actually get it on the head. if I let go, it just sits there. Yeah. That is worse than a carnival. That is worse than a carnival game. There is no winning. Don't bother trying. Yeah, I love how they just did this. That's a graphic. You can't actually do that. Was that another wood tractor? That is neat. I hope somebody's keeping track of these designs, because you could actually build this in the real world. It wouldn't actually be that hard. That would be so simple to make in the real world. That would be super simple to make. Like, I can't even tell you. Wouldn't be cheap, unless you got used boards from somewhere. But that would certainly be easily doable in the real world. Oh, look at that. They got a cart. Wait, can you get up there? It looks like you can get up there. I left my tractor running. Get up to here. And then parkour your ass over here. We gotta come out the other side. We're here. The ladder. What's up here? Anything? Oh, we got a ladder down. I don't think there's anything up here. We got a ladder down on both sides. Doesn't look like there's anything up here. It's just... oh. Okay. Well, that's kind of cute. Let's continue along. That was a nice little detour. Kind of looks like there's something in this barn over here, too. I think we have to go... I think this is where we make our delivery. Oops. Oh, it's a farmer's market. Look at this. Cool. It's got nothing in it, but it's really cool. Oh, and there's a reused asset. I know that barn. It's the same barn I just sold off of my own property. Here's our drop-off point for the grass. Let's get rid of it. Alright, so we're at 105, 158. It's going to tell me how much this is. Remember, we had 35,500. Selling at what? What are we selling at? 77. We made 2,744. So that's 77 per... Per what? Let me figure this out here. So 35, 500. So if we go straight 35,500 divided into 2,744, which is what we made, Comes up to 12.93, roughly. 12.94. Which is nowhere near the 77. So it's got to be doing it by weight, maybe, which is something that we don't see. We see the fill level, we don't see the weight. So it's got to be doing it by weight, like per, kilogram or pound or whatever the hell it's doing it by. So we're just going to have to keep doing what we're doing and just sell at whatever one gives us the most. Yeah. We don't really have that good of an indicator of how much we're going to make off a load. Okay, if I go the other way. Oh, save your content. Let's go. Alright, if I go the other way, if I go this way, I'm going to have to go across here, down here, and then I got to backtrack to here. Which isn't actually that bad. I go to here, down to here, and then down to here, and then back in normal. That's not bad. Oh, shut up. I will drive your ass over. I will put you under my tire. Get wrecked. Alright. So let's head this way and do a little new thingy. But you know what? Let's just go down here, because that's the road we need right there. Don't mind us. Oh shit. That's the road we need right there. Woo! So we'll head down this road, almost to the end. It's a long straight stretch. That just popped out of nowhere. And I didn't realize that buses had headlights on their roof. Anybody else confused by that bus? This is a nice set of fields. Then it costs a fortune to fucking get them up here, though. Field in there. But gee, these fields cost a fortune. They're nice. So I think this is where we turn. Oh, we just hit September. Vehicle leasing costs. We just lost what we made in our vehicle leasing costs. So our grass paid for our 1 day lease. I hope the hell when we get back we can harvest. This was where I was supposed to turn down, right? I hope. Oh, here comes another bus. You got headlights on the roof? No, this one does not have headlights on the roof. That was just silly. Okay, am I at the right spot? Yes, I am. Okay, so I need to turn and then go straight down to 8. Curve at 8. Stop signs. We don't need no sneaky stop. Just gonna keep rolling. There's the postal service truck. We got UPS and we got USPS. I guess we could have gone on the other side of the... Oh, that bus has got brake lights on the roof. Jesus. Are their models really that screwed up? They don't know whether they should have brake lights on the roof or headlights on the roof or fucking... That's how bad their models are screwed up. Come on. You don't even need to have lights on the roof for the freaking school buses. Unless you're planning on having them actually stop and pick up kids, which I doubt. You don't even need to put lights in the models up there. You just friggin' leave it blank. Have the models have regular headlights, regular taillights, and leave it at that. I may have fucked up twice. I just had a thought that I may have fucked up twice. I may have double fucked up. When I rented that mower, I was under the assumption that the field was ready to go, and that's why this big sucker didn't work. I might not even need that friggin' mower. Shit. Okay, let's shut the lights off, kill the engine. Ah. God damn. Okay, ready to harvest. We are now ready to harvest. Okay, I am... Shit. I'm just gonna go straight to trying this guy. It might do the mowing and the harvesting all in one. Field will get ready to harvest when I ride it. I mean, it didn't really give me an indication that that was the problem, but still. Okay, so let's try the course play thing. Old age. Double check that we're all set up here. 3 meter, 5 auto, work direction automatic. Headlands on. Start with headlands. Now, headlands are these guys around the edge. Those are headlands. So when it says start with headlands, it should be starting on these. That's where it should be starting. We're not skipping any lines, so it should be doing the headlands first. It should be doing the outside edge first. So hit OK. We'll hire a worker. We'll see what this
fucker does. Okay, he does appear to be starting with the headlands. Okay, and since we have a worker going on that, I'm going to... Shit, I'm going to get rid of our frickin'... no, that's... here... We gotta return this. Because that was a waste of money. Didn't even need that. Son of a bitch. Okay, now we'll see what this AI is gonna do. It should have made a 90-degree turn there and gone up the side. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? See, this is their version of course play. And course play would have gone around the corner. And it would have started going down to the end. I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. It's like it's cutting out the corner. Cut out the corner, and now it's turned the corner, and now it is going to do the straight road now? Like, what the heck was that all about? I have no clue what that was all about. I tell you this though, red meats sure as hell fill up fast. We're gonna need another trailer. We haven't even done the full one headland yet. We're already almost half full. I'm gonna get out of buddy's way, because he's gonna do some freaking weird ass shit while he's dumping all over the ground. I don't know what he's doing now. Are you just gonna turn and what the okay, so that corner you completely cut out. This corner you left shit behind. No clue what's going on right now. Is too fast, 10 is too slow. What the hell speed is that? of a disaster you're going to do at this corner? Because again, you missed a spot. Or are you going to tear up that corner too? Like, where are you going? I think it is going to tear up that corner. Yep, it's going to tear up that corner. I don't know what it's doing. I mean, at least it cleaned up that spot. I don't really have any faith in the AI. It's making a baseball field, is what it's doing. That's what it looks like it's doing. It looks like it's making a baseball field. Okay, where am I going to sell these beets? Let's find that out. Prices for red beets right now, $2.25 and dropping. All these are way the hell over there. $2.15, $2.22. Grain barge terminal? That's 300 meters away. That's like right here. For $2.22. That's not bad. I don't have to drive anywhere. Where the hell is that? Right over there. Alright. Well, I'm gonna wait until Buddy here figures his shit out. And then we'll finish filling up, which should fill up hopefully by the end of the row. Like I said, as soon as Buddy figures his shit out. Oh, I think we're on it. I think we're on row number 2 now. There we go. We're on row number 2. Oh, it's making banging noises. Like, that was the noise you should get when you crash into shit. That clingy clangy that was going on. That noise. Whatever that noise is from. That should be your running into shit noise. Oh, this is on the other side of the water? Wait, what? No, map. Oh, motherfucker, it is. It's on the other side of the water. So I gotta go over here. I gotta go that way. We're cutting fields. I'm cutting across the edge of the field. There's no road here, but there should be. Oh, nope. So we're gonna get this weird clangy noise anytime this fucking wheel has to turn? Anytime the drive wheel has to turn, we're gonna get clangy noises?
they would haul one of these trailers? I think not. Oh shit. Well, not as advertised. This road goes under the bridge. We need to be on the bridge. Can you stop with your clingy bullshit? There's no reason this thing should be clanging right now. We're not going over major fucking potholes and shit. Run a relatively flat road. Come on. Shouldn't sound like a fucking drain. Some areas we have no noise. Other areas we got too much goddamn noise. So much noise it makes no sense. Okay, we'll go down the nice road or the squirrely road. Then we're gonna go down the nice road. Just told you it's a nice road. Clean all over the goddamn place. Go ahead and do your squirreliness. Hope I can just push you out of the way. Trailer wants to be squirrely. I'll give it squirrely. Nothing like floating red X's to tell you this is the edge of the map. Why couldn't they just like put a road closed sign there or something like that? Put a barricade and road closed. Something that didn't look as stupid. Coming through. Yeah, fuck it. We're driving through it. Get back home to find out our AI has been fucking around the whole time we were gone. Probably. Drove it into the lake. Oh, there it is. Still going. Put it in the river. So that's good. It looks like he's dicking around again on the corner. He's currently harvesting nothing. How's that going there for you there, buddy? You doing a good harvest? What the fuck are you even doing? Doing? It is not following its cutting plan at all. It's like it doesn't even know what the hell it's supposed to be doing right now. I was a real life farmer and I saw my farmhand doing this, they get their ass kicked right out of that tractor. Like, what the literal fuck? AI worker is supposed to get blocked by everything. This AI worker is fired. Excuse me, sir. Fuck out of my tractor. Get the fuck out of my machine. You are costing me money. Oh yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Camera angle lag change. Camera angle change lag. Oh, see, this guy holds at 9.9. Can't do 10 kilometers per hour, it's doing 9.9. No muss, no fuss, no fucking around. In the field carved. That is money on this job. Been over here twice. You left a row both damn times. A lot of beats in this field. This one's going to be worth some bang. Of course, that is if we harvest it fast enough to actually, you know, make money without having it all chewed up by our equipment rental. Unfortunately, I can't trust dimwit with this field. Obviously, I have to do it myself. I want to actually efficiently get this shit done. I did have one thing right though. The smart turning the square corners around. Just didn't use the round corners. made the round corners, and then continued to make round corners without actually using the round corners that he made. That's a much nicer transition than trying to do a square corner. But he didn't do that up here, which is kind of weird. Should have also done the round corner transition up here to make this easier. In fact, this is where he should have focused on the round corner, was up on this end. This is where you really need it. You'd almost come in like this here. Get over here. The next pass, I'll clean up that mess I just made there. I just wanted to establish a nice round corner. We're almost full, which means we're going to get in control of the problem. If I fill this machine, then use 2 trailers to drop off the load, it's going to be much more efficient. Because I think a full machine is going to almost be 2 trailers. Might be a trailer and a half. Probably going to be more than 1 trailer for a full machine. Yes. Maybe we won't need a second. Now, we should probably have a second filler. Let's shut you down for now. Do our map here. Finish your bullshit saving. Okay, so what do we got in town? We have... What do we have in town? Animal dealer. We have an animal dealer. We have a... what else we have? Green silo. Warehouse. Animal dealer, warehouse, grain mill. Okay. What do we got here? Grains, farmer's market. Old Crest Valley, grain barge. Terminal 2, Terminal 1, grain silo. Grain River silo, where are you? Why am I not seeing it? Oh, there. Okay, so you're up there. It's not really what I'm looking for. I was hoping someplace that I would pass by the store. Where's the farmer's market? That's probably that other, where we were before. Yeah, sure is. Okay. Oh, look at that! You can see a pattern in the, kind of a pattern in the field. That's neat. Yeah, so maybe I should just go to I'll just keep that place tagged. Maybe I'll go get the... I'll go get another trailer while I'm... yeah. This trailer here. Oh. I guess I can't just buy it through there. Okay, whatever. Let's actually go back to trailers. Scroll up. Where's my trailers? Trailers, and it was this guy? Yeah, the 32. This guy. And we went with no cover. With the narrow wheels. I think that's it. We're going to use it, so I might as well have it. Although, we're probably going to need a more powerful tractor to pull 2 trailers up the hill. But I'm guessing if I have a run at it, I should be okay. This guy doesn't slow down too terribly much. I'm going to grab the trailer first, because I'm going to swing back, pick up the rest of the beats, and then go drop them off. That way I kind of maximize my delivery without losing too much time going to get the trailer. Minimize my time loss. If I put the trailer to use right away, instead of making a special trip for it, and then just having it sit. Put it to use right away. This is going to make backing up practically impossible. It's hard backing up one of these trailers, try backing up 2 in a row. Even getting these guys connected is going to be a friggin' joy. I've got to basically drive that front dolly. Gotta drive as if I'm driving the front dolly, not as if I'm driving a tractor attached to the front end. Turn you some bitch. You tell me these guys can't connect? Because that would not be a good thing. That would not be realistic either. There we go. Okay. Alright. Let's get the not sugar beet, let's get the red beet train rolling. Choo-choo, motherfucker. Choo-choo. I like how it shows 2 separate bars. I wonder if the bars will combine. Once I start putting red beets in the second trailer, I wonder if it'll just add to the same line or like auto adjust, or whether I will actually have a second line of red beets. for GUI efficiency, I would say it should all pop on the same line, and just the red beats should, you know, start at 50% and then go up. But we'll see how efficient Giants is in their programming. Oh look, the volumetric fog is just going to suddenly appear. The daylight switch has turned on and the fog just materialized out of nowhere. Are you serious? It won't unload. It won't unload unless I have the engine running. Which, I mean, I guess that makes sense. The other farming simulators didn't work that way. Got a trailer and a half. Shut up. Clang, clang, clang. Trying to be a trolley back there? Clang, clang, clang on the trolley. Now you should be clanging. We're going across the field here and bouncing like crazy. If you want to clang, this is where you should be clanging. The friggin' tracks and the deformation. I still think they're lame, but I still think that the road deformations are kind of lame. Track deformations. But what are you gonna do? It's a thing. Feature that was neither needed nor requested. Comes our clangy trailers on a smooth road again. Not a single reason for them to be clanging away. Dumping it all over the trailer hitch. Are you serious? I actually have to change to the other trailer for it to pop up. Alright, let's put her back. Back to the farm. guess we're going up the river. Yeah, right through some ditch. Oh, you fucker. Trying not to lose my momentum going up the hill. Back. Look at that fall. Is it pretty? Yeah, I guess so. Is it needed? No. Can I actually see the border of the fog? Yes. Is that realistic? No. And what's even weirder is the fog is higher over here than it is over there. At least it appears to be. And it's not really how fog works. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this back down here. Go alongside here. So we have a nice offloading spot. Okay, there we go. So I am going to I'm gonna leave it here. Now we'll save it here, and we'll continue from this spot. I think this is a good place to save, and we are at about 2.5 hours for our video length. So I think that's a good start. And then we'll come back to this next time. So, first episode in the bag. Hopefully, more to come. Before I start the next video, I might put in the proper the time mod that I'm missing. A couple of the other mods that I might think of, I might add them before the next video. But I will make mention of them at the start of the next video. If I do that, I'll let you know that I've added them. All right, so take care, everybody. This is Jodian signing off. I will see you next time. Bye bye now.